Lauren Bolton, Kate Fitton, is set to face a whirlwind of emotions in next week's Coronation Street as her life takes another unexpected turn. While she finally receives some positive news about her newborn son Frankie, dark clouds loom overhead with the sudden development of a murder investigation that threatens to unravel her new beginning. Lauren's journey over the past few months has been nothing short of traumatic. Her son, Frankie, was born prematurely earlier this year after her abusive ex, Joel Deering, Callum Lill, gave her abortion-inducing drugs in a bid to rid himself of her for good. The act of cruelty left Lauren not only fighting for her own life, but also left her son battling serious health complications from birth. Frankie's early weeks have been fraught with danger, culminating in a terrifying moment last month when he suffered a seizure, leaving Lauren fearing the worst. In next week's episodes, however, Lauren's fortunes take a positive turn. After months of anxiety and constant hospital visits, doctors finally give her some good news about her son's condition. Frankie has shown remarkable improvement, and the medical team informs Lauren that he could be discharged as soon as next month. It's a moment Lauren has been anxiously awaiting, and she's overjoyed at the prospect of finally having her son home with her full-time. As Lauren begins to envision a future with Frankie, she receives support from her friend Max Turner, Patty Bever, and Bobby Crawford, Jack Carroll. Both boys have been by her side during the darkest times, and their loyalty to her remains strong. Bobby, in particular, steps up, assuring Lauren that he and Max will be there to help her when Frankie comes home, offering a sense of stability she hasn't had in a long time. However, Bobby's support comes with its own set of complications. In a private conversation with Max, Bobby reveals that he's still harboring romantic feelings for Lauren and longs to be with her. Bobby's confession adds a new layer of tension to the storyline, as it's clear that his feelings could complicate the dynamics between the three friends. With Max also close to Lauren, it remains to be seen how this love triangle will evolve as Lauren continues to focus on her son's recovery. Despite the good news surrounding Frankie's health, Lauren's happiness is short-lived. The dark shadow of Joel Deering's death looms over her, especially after his body is recovered from a nearby river. While his initial disappearance seemed like a relief for Lauren, the discovery of his body now plunges her into a murder investigation. It's a chilling reminder that Joel's hold over her life isn't entirely over. As if that wasn't enough, Lauren's world is rocked even further when Kit Green, Jacob Roberts, visits her at the hospital and delivers startling news. The post-mortem report reveals that Joel was dead before he entered the river, meaning that someone had killed him. The revelation sends shockwaves through Lauren's already fragile life, as it opens up the possibility that she could be implicated in his death. Lauren is left questioning everything. Could she really be a suspect in Joel's murder? And if not her, then who could have wanted Joel dead enough to take matters into their own hands? The investigation brings a new layer of complexity to Lauren's story, as she's forced to balance the joy of her son's recovery with the looming threat of being drawn into a criminal investigation. The contrast between the high of potentially bringing her son home and the low of facing questions from the police makes for a dramatic and emotional week on Coronation Street. Lauren has fought so hard to protect her son and rebuild her life. But as the investigation into Joel's death intensifies, it becomes clear that her past may come back to haunt her. With Bobby's romantic confession, Max's continued friendship, and the murder inquiry casting a shadow over her happiness, Lauren's story is far from over. The weeks ahead promise to bring more twists and turns, as she navigates the challenges of being a young mother while trying to clear her name. Will Lauren be able to finally move on from Joel's torment, or will she find herself trapped in a web of suspicion and heartbreak once again? Only time will tell as this gripping storyline continues to unfold.